The first life forms, how life began on Earth. How did life on Earth begin? It is one of the most captivating and profound mysteries in science, a question that has intrigued humans for centuries. Was it an extraordinary stroke of cosmic luck, a set of predictable chemical processes, or something else entirely? In this documentary journey, we'll explore everything from the chaotic beginnings of Earth to the emergence of the very first life forms and the subsequent evolution that brings us to the vibrant life we see today. This is the story of how our planet transformed from a lifeless rock into a world teeming with life. A story that speaks to our very existence and our place in the universe. More than 4 billion years ago, Earth was nothing like the blue and green paradise we recognize today. It was a fiery, molten planet, with volcanic eruptions spewing ash and gas into the atmosphere. Violent storms raged across the planet, and comets and meteorites frequently bombarded its surface. As Earth gradually cooled, water began to collect, forming oceans, a crucial step for life. These early conditions, though seemingly chaotic, provided the perfect ingredients for life to originate. The atmosphere held no oxygen, but was rich in carbon dioxide, methane, ammonia, and hydrogen. Gases that would soon play a critical role in sparking the first signs of life. Life in its simplest form is built on a delicate balance of chemistry. Water, the universal solvent, allowed molecules to move and interact freely. Elements like carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, and oxygen were present in abundance, providing the foundational ingredients for life. Scientists hypothesize that these chemicals combined in unique environments to create amino acids, the organic molecules that form proteins, the building blocks of life. This idea became the cornerstone for one of the most widely discussed theories of life's origins, the primordial soup. Proposed in the 1920s, the primordial soup hypothesis suggests that Earth's young oceans were rich in a blend of organic molecules, forming a soup where the first essential molecules of life assembled. Decades later, the Miller-Urey experiment of 1953 provided a groundbreaking demonstration. By recreating early Earth's conditions in a lab, researchers succeeded in generating amino acids from a simple mixture of gases, water, and energy, mimicking the effects of lightning and volcanic activity. This discovery bolstered the idea that Earth's ancient environment could have jump-started life. But the exact location of where this spark occurred remains debated. One leading contender for life's birthplace lies beneath the oceans, in underwater hydrothermal vents. These vents spew superheated water rich in minerals and energy, an ideal environment for complex chemical reactions. Some researchers believe life may have originated here, shielded from the violent conditions on Earth's surface. Another intriguing theory is panspermia, which posits that life, or at least its building blocks, may have arrived on Earth aboard meteorites or comets. This idea gained traction when scientists discovered amino acids in meteorite samples. Could life have had extraterrestrial origins before taking root on Earth? Whether from hydrothermal vents, meteorites, or the primordial soup, the next critical phase was bridging the gap between simple molecules and complex life. This phase is known as abiogenesis, the process by which non-living matter became living organisms. Central to this theory are self-replicating molecules, particularly RNA. Unlike DNA, RNA is capable of storing genetic information and catalyzing its own replication. It is widely believed that RNA may have been the first molecule capable of self-replication, making it the precursor to everything we now recognize as life. Over time, these self-replicating molecules were encapsulated within structures resembling cells, often referred to as protocells. These membrane-like bubbles offered protection and a controlled environment for chemical reactions. Once molecules inside protocells could replicate reliably and extract energy from their surroundings, the pathway to life had firmly begun. The first true life forms were prokaryotes, single-celled organisms like bacteria. These simple cells had no nucleus or complex organelles, but they were remarkably adept at surviving in Earth's extreme early environments. Fossilized evidence of prokaryotes, such as stromatolites, dates back over 3.5 billion years, and provides the earliest record of life on Earth. These ancient organisms not only survived, but transformed the planet. One of their most significant innovations was photosynthesis, the process of turning sunlight into energy. Early photosynthetic bacteria released oxygen as a byproduct, gradually enriching Earth's atmosphere and paving the way for more complex life forms. Tracing all life back to its roots brings us to Luca, the last universal common ancestor. Luca likely lived in hydrothermal vents or similarly extreme environments, and represents the point where all existing life forms on Earth share common ancestry. While Luca was not the very first living entity, it gave rise to the rich diversity that has proliferated across billions of years. Although these early life forms were pioneering, they faced constant threats from Earth's volatile conditions. From asteroid impacts to volcanic winters and widespread glaciation, life's survival was constantly tested. Yet, these challenges also drove innovation through natural selection, enabling life to adapt and thrive. Over billions of years, these early single-celled organisms evolved into more complex forms, eventually leading to multicellular organisms that would dominate Earth's oceans, land, and skies. Studying life's origins teaches us about its fragility, as well as its tenacity. Conditions on early Earth were finely tuned for life to begin, raising questions about how rare or common life might be elsewhere in the universe. For every successful combination of events leading to life, there could be countless other planets where similar conditions fell just short. If life began from non-living matter on Earth, could this process have occurred elsewhere? Some scientists believe the chemistry of early Earth could be replicated on other planets like Mars or moons like Europa, making these places prime targets in the search for extraterrestrial life. The discovery of even the simplest life forms beyond Earth could revolutionize our understanding of biology and the cosmos. Earth's history is a story of transformation, from a desolate rock in space to a planet buzzing with life. Understanding this journey allows us to appreciate the delicate interplay of elements, energy, and time required to create the conditions for life. It also reminds us of the interconnected nature of all living things. From the simplest microbes to the most complex organisms, we share a common origin. The origins of life are a testament to the power of science to unravel profound mysteries. From the primordial soup to self-replicating RNA, from protocells to early prokaryotes, we have pieced together an awe-inspiring story of resilience, innovation, and evolution. And while many questions remain unanswered, one thing is clear. Life's journey is extraordinary. It connects us not only to our planet's past, but also to the broader universe. As we continue exploring the origins of life, we are reminded of our deep bond with the natural world and the endless possibilities that lie among the stars. Where life came from, and where it might exist elsewhere, remains one of the greatest scientific frontiers. But for now, let's marvel at the spark that gave birth to all we know. The spark that turned Earth from a silent, barren rock into a living, breathing world.